A Warrior's Journey by Mar McEwen. Prologue. I came into this world on a stormy night during the middle of winter in the Land of Rocks. The Aldanaim predicted that the storm, unusual in our lands for that time of year, was an omen of the many dangers I would face. My birth was celebrated throughout the village, for I was the first-born son of Nabutsa, the chieftain of the Cheetah clan. My mother, a slave in another village, was bought by my father and taken home. Having no wife, my father took my mother, Marion, for his own, and they came to love and respect each other. From my mother I inherited black hair, grey eyes, a quiet but steady nature, and the height of giants. From my father's tutelage I derived a strong character and the importance of my word once given. Alas, there was sorrow during my infancy. A day after I was born, my mother and I became ill, and she, being weak after giving birth, died. I nearly followed her into the afterlife. For 3 days I had a raging fever, and everyone doubted I would live. It was my first close brush with death, but it would not be my last. Disturbed by the violent illness that had claimed my mother's life, and nearly my own, my father doubled the guard within his duimya. He suspected Marion and I had been poisoned, though the physicians could find no evidence that this was the case. His fear was justified, though at the time he could find nothing to support it. Unknown to the chieftain, there was an enemy lurking behind an ally's face. The sword master Leklan was my father's blood brother, but he held no love for Nabutsa. When my father and Leklan had still been learning the ways of the warrior, there had been an incident. They had been sparring with real swords, and my father had accidentally cut Leklan in the leg, causing him to limp for the rest of his life. Although Leklan forgave my father with his tongue, his mind was planning revenge all the while. My birth brought joy to my father's duimya, but in Leklan's it caused his anger to boil over. I felt that rage when a traitor in my father's household poisoned me and my mother, resulting in her death. I did not feel that anger again until I turned 16 and passed the warrior trials of the Cheetah clan.